Hey there. So I got my new MacBook Pro. I'm just going to show it to you guys real quick here. This is the best way I can do it in the mirror. See, it's a new model. Yes, yes. It's the 1599 model, which means that it is the 2.53 processor, 4 gigs RAM, 250 gig hard drive, the base model one. Like it so far. I do have a couple things that have already troubled me, but I'll get into that here in a second. I sold my old MacBook Pro for $1,100. Good deal, I think. It had a 200 gig hard drive in it, 7,200 RPM. It also had 4 gigs of RAM, and I sold it with Leopard and iLife installed. So, got a good deal for that one. I was happy that I was able to sell it. So, the issues that I'm having so far is that number one, I don't like the glossy screen at all. I can see my reflection of my hands right now in the screen. It's bugging the fucking shit out of me. I really prefer the matte displays. I really want to get one of those covers that you can put over the glossy display to stop it from being reflecting and essentially make it a matte display. I really wish they offered the matte option in everything, but anything besides the 17-inch. It's really bullshit, and I really hope they stop it. Number two is every time I pick this up or move it, my hard drive chirps. I don't know. Let's see if I can make it do it. I don't know if you guys heard that. It just chirped just a little bit right there. It just kind of makes a chirp noise. And it really doesn't take that much effort to do it. I don't know if it's the accelerometer kicking in or what. I've never had the hard drive in my computer ever do that in any computer I've ever owned. I don't like it. I would much rather prefer the hard drive be on the other side. It is on the right palm side, which is bad for people who are right-handed because I just put my hand down and I heard it chirp again. So I wish it was on the other side so that, you know, I guess that would suck for left-handed people, but I'm right-handed. I prefer it to be on the other side. It was on the other side in the previous model. The other issue is that I actually have a software glitch, and I've had a couple little software hiccups due to my migration from my old machine to my new machine. Um, here's the specs, 2.53, etc. The other machine was a 2.2. It also had 10.5.7 Leopard on it. All I did was migrate the data from my old machine to my new machine using a Firewire 800 cable. Straight migration assistant, everything, just let it do it the same. From that, I've gotten a couple little interesting software issues. One thing is that it didn't accept my printer. I had to reset up my printer again. Here's the new one I created. There was another one in here. I don't remember. I think it's on Apple Talk at work. They're both at Apple Talk at work. But it was kind of annoying. I had to reset it up. Open system preferences again. The other one is that I'm having two issues with system preferences that are crashing. Now, this is an issue I've actually seen in other people's machines that have also migrated to a 10.5.7 Leopard install. So this is the second time I've seen this exact issue. Number one is the screensaver. Now, I move the screensaver bar. The interesting thing to notice here is that my screensaver that I had isn't there anymore. Alright, I just clicked the bar. It is there. It's not moving. This is the bug. It doesn't move, and there's my pinwheel. Okay, it came out of it this time. Let's see if I can make a pinwheel again. There's the pinwheel again. It probably won't break out of this one. Try clicking around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up force quit, and oh, it caught up. I know I can make it crash completely. Just bring up force quit to kind of watch it here, just see if it shows up as not responding. There we go, not responding. Crash system preferences. Just by going into my screensaver settings. This happened to me earlier today when I was trying to change the time. There's my... I'm going to ignore that for now because it might have my name on it. The other issue is Spotlight. Spotlight will load, but these options down here are checked, but there's nothing in them anymore, if you notice. Music and movies and stuff like that that are supposed to be in here are not in there. Also, the shortcut keys have reset themselves, although they're also checked. I've had a couple times where I click Spotlight and it freezes completely. It doesn't seem to be doing that this time. But I've had times where it'll just say, loading Spotlight up here and just sit there and not do anything in Pinwheel. So, those are issues I have to correct. Luckily, I know how to correct those issues. It requires an archive and install of OS 10.5. 10.5.6, I believe, is what I've used in the past. I will probably grab and use my restore disks and see if that does the trick. But yeah, that's kind of annoying. So we have the glossy screen, the hard drive, and two relatively major issues regarding my OS 10 install that are just errors from the migration. Three if you got the printer. But yeah, so far, in general, the machine's performing pretty well. It seems speedy and fast. Haven't really had any major problems except what I've already shown you here. I don't like the new F keys. I know they've been around for a while. My old machine had the old style F keys. I still prefer those F keys. It has taken forever to get used to the sound being on this side. I don't like a dashboard button or an expose button. What the fuck do I need an expose button for if I have gestures and shit, okay? Gestures. Gesture. Gesture. Why the hell do I need a fucking expose button? That's a waste of spot that I rather would have been the share screen button, which you took off. Also, I don't need play controls. I have a fucking mouse. Thank you. Don't like the F keys. Anyway, so yeah, that's my new MacBook Pro. That's my general feelings on it. In general, I am enjoying it. It's a new machine. You know, I can't help but be like, ooh, nerd toys, but it's got its problems that are annoying to me that I have to, one of them I have to repair. So I give it a 7 out of 10 so far experience with less than a week. So I got it last Thursday, July the 2nd. If it's 12:30 in the morning, so it's technically July 7th now, so 5 days. That's my experience with it so far. Hope you found this video entertaining. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Interesting thing to note is you may have noticed in the video the pinwheel was not on screen. I just now realized that ScreenFlow can't record the spinning pinwheel. You know what I'm talking about. The pinwheel, the beach ball, the little spinning multicolored ball that you have on your screen. ScreenFlow doesn't record that when it's on screen, so I find that interesting. That's why it doesn't appear in the video, just clarifying.